Mine is so spectacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining, bitch, you Dracula. Southern draw vernacular, flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this word up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, bitch, I don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest card. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber, that boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side, jigging since knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respecting no everything. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair on, black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form, you cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnivore, this shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit. You niggas need chapstick. Shit been dry for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me, I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters the fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's. Food, no cap and gowns, but we all had to master. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopped and we don't even need no brake lights. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Backwards in the yeah, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy, yeah. Even my masseuses can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next, soon as it ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex, I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lessons. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me run play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at that. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets, like we out in Skid Row.
Pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull up. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, man. It's your co-host, Rick Masters, Slick Rick 1991, son, man. Hey, gotta kiss it for the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a blessing to be here for everybody. Yo, D-Nice, I know you were responding to my question of the topic of the show. Who got it in the West, y'all? Who got it in the West? Is it going to be OKC? Or is it going to be the Spurs? And the Spurs coming off that magnificent butt-whooping 30-point game that they did to the Timberwolves in game 6. You know what I'm saying? 139-109. Hey, them boys seem ready. It's like I was telling BJ last week sometime. I said, man, if Wemby can have that mindset of, because the first thing people gonna say is they don't have the experience. Hey man, well, how do you get it? You got to get experience by going through the journey. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to it. And so in order to get the experience, we got to get there so we can have the experience, so then we could be the new team talking about the experience. But they are going against a team that is experienced, and they are the reigning champs of the world. The OKC Thunder is going to be the most anticipated Western Finals matchups we have been waiting for, been looking forward to for a long time. And at D Nice, salute to you, brother. You said you think the Spurs and the OKC Thunder are going to be going to a game 7. And I can logically see that, to be honest. I can logically see that. If y'all want my opinion, I think what it's going to boil down to be honest, is obviously matchups, aggressiveness, and who makes the less mistakes, who executes the most. It's going to be 3 things for me: matchups, aggressiveness, and who makes the less mistakes. Whichever team can do 3 of those things the majority of the time, I'm telling you that's who's going to win. Because both teams have dogs on them. Both teams have a superstar on them. And both teams are winning teams. So it really just doesn't come down to, who we think we're going to win. It's really going to come down to what teams play very well together, have great chemistry together. And we already know OKC, they have, hell, even when, here's one thing about the Thunder, y'all. I noticed, you got AJ Mitchell, right? Even when SGA is not in the game, his team is still cooking. And we all know that SGA has a light switch. He has a basketball switch where he could just turn that bad boy on and become Jordan-esque almost. And when I say Jordan-esque, I don't mean become Jordan, but Jordan-esque in the sense of he will start dropping buckets on you if he feels like it. But what makes OKC very, very scary and terrible when it comes to their opposition is that their defense and their team chemistry, and the fact that the superstar of the team doesn't necessarily have to be on 10 at the beginning of the game, is scary. Because when he is on 10, and I will say, just from my humble opinion, SGA better come with it all games they play. Every game they play, because Wemby ain't playing. And them boys Wemby got with him, Castle, Vassell, Fox. Hey, bruh. Harper, the people that come off that bench, they some dogs too. So that's why I said, man, this is going to be one of the most anticipated matchups we've been wanting to see all year, man. All year. And so, like I said, in my humble opinion, I feel like either team could get it. I don't really have now, if you ask me who I want to get it, well, I'm a Texas native, so I want the Spurs to win. If you asking me, Mass, who gonna win, who you want to win, I want the Spurs to win. But I love Oklahoma because they right up the road. You know what I'm saying? They only about where I live now, they're about 2.5, 3 hours away. But where I used to live, they're only an hour up the road. Go catch a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice little rivalry. You know what I mean? And I love both teams, but I'm a Texas native. So, go Spurs. I hope we can do it. Obviously, I'm a Giannis. I'm a Greek freak fan. I don't know what I guess he's been on that making money lately, man making money. So, he ain't spicy like he used to be. But I still one of my favorite players. But if I got to pick a team at where we at right now, I got to go for the Texas team. I got to go for the Spurs, man. But, man, I don't know. I can't sit here right now and tell you who's going to come out on top, because both teams, like I said, they got dogs. Both teams can shoot very well. Both teams can play team defense very, very crafty. Both teams both have that aggressiveness in them. So when it really comes down to it, the coaching, the switching plays up and the switching styles right in the moment is going to be very effective. The way that the teams come out and how they play through and how they finish is going to be very effective. I mean, every little minute thing about the game of basketball is going to be displayed among us between these two teams, right? So when it really comes down to it, man, it's going to come down to who wants it more. And we are, as athletes, as lovers of the game, as basketball players ourselves, are the ones who play, still play, used to play. We know what it's going to boil down to is who wants it more. And I'm going to tell you, both sides should have the same energy. Why am I saying that? I'm going to get to the comments in a second. Why am I saying that? And by the way, y'all, I already dropped the link in the chat. So, I mean, when I stop talking, I'll start bringing y'all in so we can chit chat. But I'll put it in there again for you. But it's who wants it more, right? Who wants it more? You know, even though the Wolves, they tried in game 6, you know, they tried to fight back a little bit. The Spurs, you could just tell they wanted that sucker more, man. They wanted that more. And see, even though OKC are the reigning champs, that's the pressure right there. Can you do it again? Was it a hoax? Was it a flop? Was it a hoax? You know what I'm saying? Did you get lucky? Right? So I know they feel pressure. Did y'all get lucky last year? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Pacers' best player, Halliburton, went down. Maybe y'all wouldn't have won. I'm pretty sure people in their ear, in that organization's ear, because Halliburton and the Pacers were a beast. Right. And so a lot of people were saying, even after they won last year, man, I don't know, Halliburton would have played. It could have been a different game. So, you know, OKC hearing that. And I know if I was on that squad, that'd get me fired up. So they definitely got something to play for. Was that a hoax? Shouldn't that have been the other team's game? Or we all really the champions? And they are really the champions in reality. But I'm saying these are things that people will say to get under your skin. So you already know OKC got something to play for to prove that if they can win again, that they are the unanimous certified champions. But then on the opposite side of the line here, we got the San Antonio Spurs. The inexperienced team with a young superstar and Victor Wembanyama, the 22-year-old that about 3 years ago from now, we was like, oh, we saw guys like this, you know, even Shaq used to say, Bol does the same thing that Wemby's doing, and they downplayed him. But I was one of the many that said, hey, man, as long as he don't get injured, he gonna be something special. And the man got stronger. The man doing meditation. He doing monk movements and meditating and getting his body strong. And even when he got ejected, right? Man came back. I even watched the interview. Brother said, hey, I can't do that again. I hurt my team, so I had to focus. So even though they ain't experienced, the leader of this team at Wembanyama is already showing the maturity at 22 years old that he has what it takes to be a great leader at such a young age. The battle for I-35. I love it, Perk 4040. The battle for I-30. For everybody who not from Texas, man, or Oklahoma, or around the way, man, I-35, that's the interstate that runs straight through. If you go I-35 north from Texas, man, because basically Texas is in between Mexico, Oklahoma. So if you go straight north, you're going to run right now Oklahoma. So I like that. Right, the battle of I-35. I should have titled that. Hey, Perk, you get all the credit, man. I love that. I love that, Perk. The battle for I-35, and salute to you, the Little Red River Rivalry. Boy, I try to say that 3 times fast. Little Red River Rivalry. I can only say it once. But yes, y'all, I'm telling you. Hey, Wemby sound like he ready. So that's why I can't sit up here and say, I know who's going to win. I know who I would like to win, but I can't say who's going to win because both teams have the pieces. Both teams have the coaching. Both teams have the atmosphere. Both teams have them dogs. Both teams have the defense. It's just going to come down to who can execute better. and who could play better as a team more, right? Because we can give all these predictions, we can give all of our thoughts and opinions, but if y'all been watching the game like I know y'all have seen on both teams that they are very well equipped and capable of getting a championship. You know, in lieu of not being that experienced, in lieu of being the reigning champs, it does not matter. Both of these teams are dogs and they are lethal, right? And this is what's going to make this one of the most fun Western Conference finals that we have seen in a while, right? And we deserve it. And I'm going to say something else. Like I said, y'all can start popping in, and I'll start letting y'all in. I'm going to say something else real quick. I've been hearing some of the correspondence with these NBA, podcasts and shows, and they like, oh, the fouls and the foul. Man, they letting them men play ball like we used to. I love the NBA right now. They letting these cats go up, and like the other night, I'm watching the Pistons versus Cleveland, right? I'm watching that, which by the way, who y'all think got that? Who y'all think gonna win this game 7? I ultimately I think the Pistons got it. I think they got it. I don't know why they like to. I don't know. It could be me, but they like to go to game 7s and then show out. It's like, even though they have the capability of just playing hard the whole time and probably just getting to a game 5 or game 6, they like to go to game 7. They like to play. They like to play. I like to cut the head off the snake. They're a little different for me, but I got a feeling they got this win in game 7. Especially by the way they played last night. That bench was crazy. That bench was, or they play on the 15th. Days be going by. I work in the prison system, y'all. Days go by to me, but at the end of the day, that bench was crazy with the Pistons. And Harden and them boys and Mitchell and all them. They was Allen, all them boys. They was playing. You could tell they was playing their hardest. It did not matter. You hear me? It didn't matter. Pistons said, we're gonna bring that pain to this game. You feel me? We're gonna bring that pain. Let me go on this comment list real quick. Let me go back up. I appreciate everybody who showed up to the show. All right, let's pull it up on the screen here. At Taz Vortex, my man said, my prediction is that the Spurs can get OKC in 6 games. That it can out physical the Thunder and has just as much depth and bodies to throw at anybody. If the Spurs play the Knicks in finals, game 7 loss. Hold on. If the Spurs play the Knicks in finals, game 7 loss. So are you saying that the Knicks are going to win game 7 or the Spurs? I could be, but regardless, I'm stuck in that first part. You said game 6. Okay, so you feel like the Spurs and Wemby and Vassell and Castle and Fox and Harper and all them boys can really just, Champagnie, they could just come through and just dominate like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say is that OKC have shown plenty of time. Even if you want to go back into the regular season, I believe the Spurs, they beat OKC like 3 out of the 4 or something. Like I believe they Spurs won more basically than they lost against OKC. But y'all gotta keep in mind now that the playoffs is a whole different beast. This isn't like you play a team one night, then you play them a week later, or play them later in the year. No, like this is a game by game thing, and in this reality, is really going to be a quarter by quarter situation in each game. You want to beat each team in each quarter that you play in the box score when it comes to this type of matchup. You really do. But hey, my man Vortex said he got it with the Spurs, and I ain't gonna argue too much because I want them to win. So he said game 6. I hope it's game 5, even though I'm in la la land when I say that. But he said game 6. He feel like the Spurs, hey, they got bigger bodies. They can bang harder. And I can see that. But, I mean, I don't know, man. OKC, they pretty tough, man. They pretty tough. I done seen them bang with people too. So, I won't go on the whim of saying that all it's going to take is bodies, because I've seen them play against other teams and they can throw bodies too. But what you're predicting, I hope it is game 6. But I'm gonna tell you what, Taz, that Wemby's gonna have to be something phenomenal. He's gonna have to be something extraordinary. He really is. So I'll say that. But I'm cool with it. Game 6. I hope so. Let's go to the next one. At B is that B Krills? So salute to you, bro. Salute to Taz as well. Man, I'm nervous tonight for my Cavaliers. Hey, man. If I was a Cavalier fan, I'd be a little nervous too, because in that last game, especially getting blown out by 30, that last game showed us that it didn't matter. It did not matter what the Cavs did. I mean, and I can't even sit here and say like they weren't trying to play or they had an off night. They were really trying to play. You could see it. Watching the game, as they say, the eye test, they were really playing the Pistons. It was very aggressive. But it's like I always said, before this show, I said the Pistons got some big dudes, man. They like even your point guard and Cade, man. That dude is a solid 6'6". He's not a skinny 6'6". He's a solid. And he was 5 for 10 on threes alone. Like 5 for 10, 50% on threes. That man invoked the spirit of Steph Curry in this mug. Like, I don't know what he was going through, but he was just like, and then he'd be so calm. I'll be like, damn, bro, that Cade different. You know what I'm saying? The way he paces the game, the way he plays with his team. I mean, yeah, I would be nervous, you know. And then the way Durant made a move the other night where he did like a low crossover and he did a quick spin and they hit like a little lay. I was like, if your big man can play like that, bro, as big as he is, and you got Tobias Harris slashing like the way he be doing, yeah, man. Then you got Duncan out there just yanking them threes the way he yanking them. Yeah, man. I'll be a little nervous too. But it ain't over till it's over. So you never know. Your Cavaliers might come out on top. But I do think the Pistons got it. You know, just from my opinion, I think they got it, especially the way if they bench show up like the bench did the last games. Yeah, man, I'll be a little nervous. But salute to you. Let's go to the next one. Per 40. Oh yeah, 35. But I think you said some more. So let me go down. You did say some more. Here we go. Per 4040. Salute, brother. You said I'm hyped. OKC organization is very similar to Spurs. OKC owner was Spurs minority owner in 90s. And Sam Presti started with Spurs and was the guy who found Tony Parker. Ooh, now there's some little NBA history for most of us. I didn't even know that. So I thank you for sharing that per 4040. So that does make things better. Wash and was that Will Dow? Salute. I see you in the background. I'm gonna bring you on. Let me get through these comments. I'm gonna bring you on. Let's see. Perp also said, and many Okies used to be Spurs fans like Skip Bayless. Let me keep going down. We're gonna send the dogs Wimpy. Okay, so I already know who you going for. And then he says James Harden needs this win, and Donovan of course, playoff James Harden. Yeah, he gonna have to be prime James Harden. He really is. Let me get to the next comment. Like I said, Wash, I see you. Look at the regular season film. Chet too soft for Wemby now, but Knicks win championship if they play the Spurs. Mitchell Robinson is too much for Wemby. All right, Vortex. So you got the Knicks if they get to the finals. That's if the Spurs get to the finals, right? We still at the beginning, but I respect that. And then last but not least, all right, Wash, let's go and bring you on. So this is your comment. We'll let you speak on it. This is your comment. New sub and greets from Germany. Okay. What up, Wash?
First off, Mitchell Robinson cannot do anything with Wemby. Let's go ahead and kill that. And I don't know who wrote that. Mitchell Robinson got one of he got a half of a knee. He got a half of a knee.
He got half of a knee.
No, listen.
So you basically said if the Spurs can make it, they gonna basically beat up on the Knicks. That's what you said.
Not necessarily, because I do believe that the Thunder Spurs is the finals. This is the best series. Like whoever wins this is gonna win the chip. But I'm stupid. I'm a stupid man. But for some reason, I believe in Game 7 James Harden. And I think
Okay.
Against all odds, I do believe that
And
somehow Cleveland's going to win
brings
this
you say that?
because I just feel that the NBA, as far as entertainment value, the best series, Detroit in New York is not an entertaining series, but I do believe that Cavs New York is a more entertaining series, especially with Donovan Mitchell in the Madison Square Garden. That's just going to be that's great TV. So I just believe that styles of play. I just believe that Detroit is just boring basketball, and I don't think that the Cavs are going to lose to them. You think Knicks Detroit is going to be more entertaining than Knicks
Now
Cavs?
I do want to. I want. If I'm being real with you, man, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking it's about the same, and this is why though. This is why.
Okay.
Because when you say Pistons and you say Knicks, well, we got to think the Knicks are obviously a beloved franchise, like historically, especially when it comes to New York. Obviously, like they're you hear L.A., you hear Boston, and you're gonna hear the Knicks because for some reason the Knicks, those fans, man, they gonna make them known. Like they're just that the guard is just the guard. We all know that just through history, right?
Yeah.
So the Knicks is gonna bring its own little cachet of the embodied that environment and that aroma of it must see TV type of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So that right there. But then the Pistons, you got to remember, just like the Knicks, the Pistons fans they're diehard too. Now, we're not talking about granted, you have the bad boys back in the late 80s and the 90s and all that. So that was like a controversy thing, and it brought, eyes to basketball. But I've met some Piston fans who literally are diehard like Knick fans, right? Now, if we're talking about like all over the country or like all over the world, I would somewhat agree with you. Now, I think the Knicks have more of an all over the world factor in that department, but I will agree that all over the world factor with the Pistons probably not so much. And then when it comes to the Cavs, here's the thing. I would have given them that same thing if we're talking about the era of LeBron, because LeBron kind of put the Cavs on the map in the sense, in his whole background story. But now that he's gone, you feel me? I feel like it's really about the same if you're going to match it up with the Pistons as far as their aura, because to me personally, what I've been watching, both teams are exciting to watch.
But come on a global scale, there's way more love for James Harden and Donovan Mitchell on a global scale. It's astronomical more than Cade Cunningham and anybody else on the Pistons. You agree?
I can agree with that. I can agree with that statement. I can agree with that statement. You said is what you just said. You said that Harden and Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, have more of a star power scale than Cade does with the Pistons.
Yes,
I agree. I can agree with that. But what I'm basically saying is, on a global scale, far as the team and franchises, or I think it's really about the same. Because remind you, when it comes to James Harden, he has done things in NBA history where he has upset fans too, including myself. It's no different than when KD is hopping around or he's not playing. There's certain things that these players do that kind of like rub you the wrong way. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, I'm not saying he's not good. So let's make sure I'm putting that out there. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's things that they've done within their time in the league to where it's kind of like, I don't feel like they'll do bull crap today. Right. So to me, that kind of affects the aura in the sense of wherever they go. But if we're talking about an overall, like what will draw more eyes, to me, like I said, it's just an opinion. You could be totally right. To me, it's about the same. And going off of what you just said, you have Harden and you have Donovan Mitchell, two superstars, right? To me, if I'm watching the NBA right now and we watch the Pistons massacre the Cavs, right, in Game 7, that would make me want to watch the Pistons. Because like you just said, they just massacred one of the greatest superstars that we've seen currently in the NBA. So if the Pistons can tear their ass up in this last game like they did last one, it would make me watch it.
But I think you're initially at Detroit. But I feel you. Let me ask you one follow-up question. Let's play a hypothetical. some billionaire.
Okay.
It's like, hey, your life's on the line, your kids on the line, your whole family on the line. But if you pick the right person, you're also a billionaire. It's a game 7. Who do you have more faith in? Game 7. James Harden, playoff P, or Julius Randle? Who do you have more faith in your game 7?
So out of those 3 people,
yeah, the 3 most notorious playoff chokers.
Who was the last?
Julius Randle from the Timberwolves. He used to be on the Knicks in the playoffs. Absolutely atrocious.
Oh, out of those 3, James. Out of those 3. Yeah, out of those 3, James Harden. Out of the 3-man lineup.
Even though game 7, James Harden has never once done anything positive in his career. Name a game 7 memory with James Harden.
Was it?
Oh, I need a cricket sound effect.
Yeah, he was on the Rockets. Was it CP3? Was it CP3 and him back then when he played against the Warriors?
Yeah, and then CP3 tore his hamstring and he was out, and then James Harden on that game 7, the Houston Rockets missed 28 threes in a row, and that game 7, it was horrible. You don't remember that game 7 with the Houston when they were trying to beat Golden State and they completely? Did you freeze? Or you really just? Yeah, I think he froze. So I'll just
now here.
Oh, you back? All right.
Yeah. No, it froze a little bit. But my thing is, now, mind you, I don't really hold stuff against people for too long. So because that could happen pretty much to anybody who's not Michael Jordan. That's what I always say. Who's not Michael Jordan? But my thing is, since we've seen it before, it could possibly happen again. Now, mind you, people grow up, people mature, people get better, right? I mean, we're even seeing that in the game style with Wemby. When Wemby first came in, I didn't really see Wemby playing like this. I knew he was going to get better. You always get better over time, but I didn't know Wemby was going to turn into this. So what I'm basically saying is, and what I'm referencing is, Harden has the experience. Harden's been in these situations before. So Harden is really going to have to show up. Granted, we're all human, so I'm sure there's some level of nervousness with anybody. I don't care how great you are. But at the end of the day, Harden is going to, if he wants to atone, if I would say it like that, this will be a great time to atone. This would be a wonderful time.
This is his last time to atone. He ain't getting no other chance after this. There's no other way for James Harden to change his playoff narrative than tonight. This is his last, this is his last chance, really, right? Or he'll always go down as a complete regular season, game changer, but playoff choker.
I mean, that's a high possibility. That's a high possibility. But y'all, everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's watching right now, make sure you Venmo at BJ-Matthews-1, the host of the show, man, if y'all want to show love. But back at you, Wash. Now let me ask you, because y'all already heard, my premise and my thoughts at the beginning of the show. Who do you think, and it doesn't matter who you pick, it's your opinion. Who do you think has this in the Western Conference Finals? Who has this?
Spurs. I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see a completely different Dylan Harper that will surprise us. I think all the points that we've been given to the OKC Thunder, the Spurs have kind of taken their blueprint and made it better. With them, with Castle, with them, with Fox, with them, with Harper, with them, they have a squad around them that's just, and even vets with Harrison Barnes. I just think that the Spurs, and I also feel with SGA winning this second MVP, it's nothing but fuel for Wemby. They really now want to, they already wanted to beat the Thunder anyway, but now with SGA winning the second MVP, to just take that from him, I think the Spurs are going to shock the world. I do. Yeah. And I actually think it's going to be Spurs Cavs in the finals.
And with that being said,
I think. Who do you have in the finals? I have
You think it's
Spurs
gonna be
Cavs.
Spurs? Okay.
I again,
Like I
for
said,
some reason am going. I just think that for NBA gamesmanship, even though the Knicks would draw more money, I do think that the better game and better series would be Spurs versus the Cavs.
But now, even though you think it'll be a better game, you do feel that it's gonna be the Cavs, though.
Oh, coming out the East, I do think. No, I think the Knicks will win, but I just can't. I don't see Cleveland beating the Knicks, but a part of me really does think that Donovan Mitchell might show out. He got Coco Jones watching him, so when you got that, you know how you play ball and somebody got their girl there, and like all of a sudden they turn into Jordan. You're like, what the fuck? like he got like. Because it's New York, she gonna be at every game. Man, he can't miss with her watching it in New York City. So a part of me thinks that maybe there might be an upset. Listen, if you was playing basketball and Coco Jones was your girlfriend watching you, what you gonna do?
I mean, I'm personally gonna focus on the game, but here's the thing: if I
You
get
liar,
beat,
you liar.
hey, no. Here's my thing. Okay. You asked me a serious question. A serious question. Watch. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you play ball, right? You play basketball, right?
Yes.
So here, me and you both know as athletic men who love the game, we don't give a damn about who's watching us. It's about who's in front of us on the court.
That's not true. No, listen, I played basketball my entire life.
Hey, man.
Men absolutely care who's watching the game, fam. It's the truth. They care about the cheerleaders on both sides. Fam.
You can ask the host himself. You can ask the man that used to play against me all the time in recreational ball in school. I am a very different person on the court. Like, I am zoned in. I'm trying to win. Whether I win or lose, I want to win the whole time. So that's how I play. I'm not really focused on.
I'm zoned out. I'm looking at the ladies. I am zoned out. I'm looking at the ladies in the crowd. I am not paying attention for shit.
You gotta be focused, man.
No, you don't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Wash. Here's my thing. Here's my thought process. If Coco Jones, Beyonce, anybody, it don't matter. If they supposedly be my girl, right? And let's just say I lose the series. If you mad at me, you never loved me no way. You never cared about me no way. Because what we got off the court has nothing to do with what I got going on the court. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to disown my child because he lost in the finals. He's still my child.
Okay, true.
I'm just saying, like, if it's really love there, hey, you should just come there and support. I mean, all you should be doing is root for me to win. And then she should know. Like I said, that's his girl. She should know as a helpmeet, as a support system. Hey, my man's out there.
I'm sorry. What was this word you just used? As a what? As
helpmeet support. Yeah, if that's his girl.
Fam, listen, women is not trying to be our helpmeets, fam. What are you talking?
I'm going off of what you're telling me. If that's his boo, that's what she should be. I don't know what's going on in their house. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't deal with women if they not my helpmeet. If they ain't supporting me, I let them go. Okay. So but look, while you asking me, I'm just telling you what through my personal lenses. I'm not. Look, as soon as a woman get disrespectful for me, she got to go. I ain't got time for it. If you in my way, I'm trying to focus on the game. I'm trying to become a better dude at this game. And you just always distracting me or you an obstacle. Hey, you got to go.
So you watching the game and your lady come in, she just got some pointless questions. You can go ahead and go. You just tell her to, yeah.
I'll do you one even better. She already gonna know better than to mess with me during the game. That's a talk you have before the game.
Okay.
Like my preparation, like even before the actual game, she's gonna know it's like how they say, like a ritual. She's gonna know, hey, when he's getting ready for a game, especially during playoff, especially during something of that high degree, he needs to be focused. So if she's not doing anything to help me focus, she gotta go. Because look, Wash, at the end of the day, it's all enough pressure being his positions. It's already enough pressure.
Okay.
So if you're supposed to be my quote unquote consort or lover or wife or whatever, then you should know that better than anybody.
What are these? Hey, what are these educated? You got a vocab. I thought I had a vocabulary. You got a vocab consort. What are these words you throwing out, man?
Some men don't believe in marriage. They just keep a little booty around. Your consort. You know what I mean? Hey, by the way, that's all consort means, the booty call. You in the ghetto, we say booty call. In a educated world, it's called consort, y'all. So go surprise.
I don't believe in marriage, so I'm about to start using this consort word. Like, I believe in consortship. I'm gonna say it all wrong. I'm looking for consort companionship. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I got it.
There you go.
All right.
And you know what, Watch? That's what most men are in right now anyway these days. We ain't got time for it.
Yeah, I had this conversation. I'm not going to detour it. Like, when dudes be on this whole red pill shit, I'm like, look, y'all, most men, we really just want sexual access anyway. So, like, why are we having this? I don't give a fuck about no girl's body count. Like, I ain't marrying nobody. Like, fuck, like, why are we having this argument?
That's it. All this extra where the rings in the house. Hey, man, look,
just don't marry them. Problem solved.
Now, if you now, granted, this goes for the people who do believe in marriage. Christians, people who have that type of mindset and spirit. Hey, the Bible says if you find her for wife, you find her for good thing, right? So if there's a special lady out there, y'all know she the one, then I'm happy for you. But most of these NBA players, hey, they got consorts.
No. Most of these NBA players got handlers. They ain't got. What did Cat Williams say? They got. Wait, okay. I didn't mean it. I'm not saying this to be racist. This is something Cat Williams said. Like, but they got them big face, light skinned girls. Like, that's they ain't wives. Those are handlers. Like, they are the ones that just make sure the men don't do nothing stupid. They ain't. They ain't consorts. Like, they ain't help me. Yeah.
Y'all
let's get them in here, man.
First, salute to you guys.
It's good to see you, bro.
You too, man. Yeah, you too, man. Y'all want me to join this women conversation, or you want me to dive into the basketball?
Hey, who got it?
Wherever you want to go, man.
Who got it, Mr. Mass? Who got it? Spurs or who got it?
No,
we're gonna talk basketball. Who got it though? I like when Mass talk on stuff. Like, who got it?
You talking about basketball?
Spurs
or
OKC?
Gotcha. I'm going San Antonio, man.
Who got it? Spurs or OKC?
The Spurs.
He said San Antonio.
The Spurs got it. Can you hear me?
He glitching.
He's glitching. He's glitching. Yeah, he's glitching.
Wait, no, he's back. All right.
Back. He's still. You good, bro? I think you're glitching.
I heard you.
Okay,
I heard you.
So I got San Antonio, man.
So Spurs, OKC, Mr. Mass. Who got
it? I got the Spurs, San Antonio. Doesn't mean that OKC can't win or won't win.
Got the Spurs.
I'm going with
Spurs, man. Why we got the
He glitching.
Spurs.
He's glitching.
Yeah, you might want to just go ahead and come out and come back in, but don't worry, we ain't gonna say nothing crazy to fuck up your live. But you might, you might need to just.
That's why I asked. You want me to stick on these chicks, or you want me to talk? I'll dive deep in that.
Talk basketball. Talk basketball. Who we got?
Sure. The one concerning thing about the Spurs is that Darren Fox has the ankle injury, so he'll play. But he's gonna. Yeah, remember.
When did he get injured? When did he get injured? That changes. Shit.
Well,
when did he get injured?
Well, don't forget he was questionable for game, I think 4 or 5. He played. Then remember he hobbled off in the back. Remember he was hobbled off in game 6.
Shit, yeah. Okay.
So listen, Darren's tough. He's gonna play, right? Bro, the Spurs guards, oh my God. Between Harper, Rookie, Fox, Cassell, Champagne, you bring in Keldon Johnson. Those guys can play basketball and they play defense at a very high level, right? And then you complement with Casey Wallace, Mitchell, McCain, SGA. I think J-Dub's back, right? I think he's coming back for the series. If I'm not mistaken.
but
so OKC better tread lightly with J-Dub, meaning do you start him or do you bring him off the bench, right? Now, I think AJ Mitchell's okay come off the bench because he's just going to do what he do, but you got to play careful with J-Dub's mentality. And does J-Dub ruin what he has going on? Here's the catch. Wemby is a great center. We know who he is, but the Spurs have a backup center in Cornette who just does his job. His job, right?
True.
And and then Wemby can take Chet out the game offensively, right? My concern is if Chet is knocking down 3-point shots, then that's going to pull Wemby out. And so that may be a little tweak that the Spurs can have to. Maybe you put Champagnie on Wemby and you put Wemby on one of their non-shooters, whoever that is. I don't know. So Spurs are going to have to figure out Wemby paint presence outside and guarding the 3-point shot. But dude, these teams are evenly matched. I think they're coached great. The guard play to me might be a toss-up, but these are going to be some tough, close games. It may come down to who executes more in the fourth quarter. And so we'll see. But I'm going with the San Antonio Spurs, but I would not be shocked whatsoever if OKC gets this done. I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm going with the San Antonio Spurs.
Spurs in 6, Spurs in 5, Spurs in 7?
7, bro. This got 7 games written all over it.
Okay. I'm going to say Spurs in 6.
Spurs.
What you got? I think the Spurs. I think Pop's gonna do his return. He gonna tell them, "Don't y'all take y'all ass to Game 7 in Oklahoma. Let's finish this here." I think the Spurs don't play too much with their food.
I'll tell you this though, bro. SGA had a great game 4 versus the Lakers, finally dropping 30 points and 8-9 assists and shot the ball well. But he can't give you 22, 23 points a game versus San Antonio. That's not gonna cut it, right? And so. The Lakers, who aren't even a good defensive team with Marcus Smart being physical, you guys, the Spurs defend. So
and SGA's mid-range game is done with Wemby. Like there's no mid-range jumpers with Wemby right there.
Well, it depends on how SGA attacks that, right? I mean, they can call high pick and rolls with other guys, and then you guys space Wemby out. Listen,
yeah, but it's the way people have to shoot over him that fuck. It's like I wish they would count the amount of shots Wemby alters, because it's not just the blocks that he gets. It's a lot of the times him just being there that fucks up people's shots. You know what I mean?
Wemby contesting SGA shots, though, you have to think about. There's ways that SGA can operate on the strong side and Wemby's on the weak side guarding whoever. And so that's going to come down to how OKC runs their offense. So there's ways to get SGA in his spots without Wemby being a factor. But all that in the paint nonsense that they're like, Wemby is going to clean that shit up, bro. And so it's going to be interesting, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
It's the finals, right? This is the finals.
To me, it is. Yeah, to me. Listen, these are the best teams, the 2 most complete teams in our league right now. To me.
This is probably the best series we've seen in the last 3 years. I can't think in the last 3 years a better series that I'm looking forward to. I wanted to see this series,
Yeah. We can't get SGA we got in LA, you guys, right? Because if that's the case, they need an aggressive, high volume. We don't care about efficiency, SGA. Just put the ball in the basket when you can. Make good plays. Don't turn the ball over. And we can't get the 22 points a game he got versus the Lakers. That's not going to cut it. Versus the Spurs guards are going to make SGA work. They're going to make Case and Wallace work. Bro, Dylan Harper, a rookie, doing what he's doing, bro. The lefty, One Harper's son. If I didn't know better, I would think he was a 4 or 5 year vet. He's a rookie, right? Cassell, physical guard, right? He'll post you up and get down there, right? Fessel, shooter, right? Champagnie, knock down, he plays the forward. Knock down 3-point shooter. Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year. And then
I forgot all about him. Fuck. Yeah, damn. Yeah.
I didn't get to Wemby yet. Let me tell you something, bro.
Would you say the Spurs have a better bench than OKC?
Yeah. Better bench?
Yeah.
About even, bro. Because OKC brings out Casey Wallace, McCain, right? They bring in Caruso, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you start Lou Dort, I'm sorry, if you start Jalen J-Dub, now you get off your bench. But the Spurs go 10 deep, right? They bring in some guys, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Spurs got a 10-man squad too. You know.
Yeah, but okay, to me, OKC has a better bench. The Spurs bring in Harrison Barnes, Cornette, and then that one last can do with the braids. And they're bringing Keldon Johnson, the 6th man of the year, you know. And so
Yeah.
I would favor OKC's bench, but yeah, man, tomorrow can't come fast enough, fellas, for me.
I can't.
Do you believe in Game 7 James Harden tonight, or do you believe in the Detroit Pistons?
Good question, bro. Good question. I'm a diehard Rockets fan, bro. I'm Houston to the core. That's my squad.
So you've had your heart broken. So you know Game 7 Harden is due for a choke tonight.
James Harden will show up tonight and do what he does best, bro.
Woo! Hey, clip this. Hold on, clip this and upload it by tomorrow, okay? Make sure you please continue. Go ahead, sir. James Harden will do what?
James Harden will show up tonight and do what he does best, bro, and not show up, bro. You will get
damn it. I wanted you to give him all the flowers and all the praise. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, you smart.
He's mentally put James Harden in no crucial Game 7, bro. And shame on the Cavaliers for bringing him on board and thinking that he's going to be a game changer, bro. When you need him the most,
he is a game changer in the regular season, though.
I don't praise regular season, bro. You make your name in the postseason.
Oh, you have had your heart broken, sir. I'm sorry for what you went through being a Houston Rockets fan. It's going to be all right, okay?
I'm not.
It's going to be all right.
It is what it is. Basketball.
I know. It's a heartbreaking sport. I feel you.
Yeah,
all right.
But tonight's going to be a good game. You know, the Cavs had a chance to close it out at home in Game 6 in Cleveland. I'm actually from Sandusky, which is an hour from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm from the area. And so, yeah, the Cavs just wet the bed and didn't get
that Game 6 had me pissed. Like it was. Come on, it's a Game 6 in this shit, and yeah,
bro, to close a team out, it's tough to close it out, man. It's tough to
close out the number 1 seed. It's the number 1 seed.
Like the Pistons blew Game 5,
yeah.
right? Up 9 points with about 2 minutes to go. They blew that game. So really, this should have been a 6-game series, but you know, Detroit hasn't gotten it done. So here we go, bro. And then Detroit in New York or Cleveland, we'll see what happens. I don't know. So, I mean, I'll watch the game, but I'm not as excited, you know, for the Eastern matchups than I am for the West.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll watch the shit.
Yeah, I'm ready for the West. On the East, I don't look.
Okay.
Whoever comes out. But I'm ready for this Western Conference.
Hey, Roger, you're in Dallas, right? You're in Dallas?
I'm about an hour and a half away. I'm close to Dallas.
Okay. Yeah, because BJ told me. You ever go to the Mavericks games, or you got people there? Or
the last one I went to was with BJ and the fam. Like we went to go see the Clippers and the Mavs.
Okay, that's the game that he covered.
Yeah, I went to that one, man. Hey, I advise everybody to go watch NBA games live, man.
For sure.
It's different. That's the best word I can use. It's different. Like, yeah, they look good on TV, but you really get to see the skill and the true like talent of these men, man. Like they really some basketball gods out here. Like it's crazy.
DJ came to
I'm gonna tell you something different. I'm from Langston, Oklahoma. I was a campus baby. Anyone that's in Texas, you need to go to Langston University and go to one of their basketball games because the band is right there during the indoor games, and it's always on point. Like the Langston University band, the marching band, is always in the dorm. Not in the dorm, but in the arena with their own section playing and jamming out throughout the whole game, and the whole crowd is like a Magic Johnson movie theater. It's always live.
Is that an HBCU school? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Definitely will be a fucking great time. Like seeing a HBCU basketball game in Oklahoma, like it's just, you got to see it.
Yeah. I know some of the all black schools, they do a very good job at entertaining, right? The band is a huge part of their community in most of those schools. And so they do a great job at, you know, drum lines and activities and shit like that, man.
Because our basketball teams always sucked. That's why we always had to get a good band. Back in hey, HBC, you always used to think the HBCU basketball teams would be like the best teams, but no, we weren't. But we had a good band to at least keep it entertaining, you know?
Yeah, I want to compare the Spurs and OKC kind of to like two heavyweight boxers just throwing haymakers and going blow, jab for jabs, and we're gonna see who can establish distance and body work and footwork, and who can take the shots, because I think that is going to be tit for tat, right? Adjustment per two great coaches, two good coaches. I'm not gonna say great, two good coaches.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the technical schematic point of the series. That's what I like, right? How do teams adjust? What schemes are they running, right? I do this, you adjust, right? I'm running high pick and roll. I'm trying to get Chet on Vassell. How does the Spurs adapt to that, right? They're trapping SGA. What does SGA do, right? And so I'm looking forward to the back and forth adjustments and see what team can impose what they want to do. And then, most of all, in the fourth quarter when it's winning time, right? That's my time, winning time, right? That's when everything matters. Who gets it done, right? I mean, palms get sweaty, buttholes get tight. And so we're gonna see, in that moment, when the moment becomes the moment, right? Who's not afraid to step up and do what they're supposed to do. So we're gonna see, man. Like,
what you just said, Mass. Okay. Palms get sweaty, right? Now, and both of y'all can speak on this, but does it not seem that SGA, it seems like he's not bothered, like nothing really bothers him. He seems like a very poised and calm dude, even in a tight moment.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Yeah, most guys don't have that type of temperament. Some guys have it, some don't, right? Your Kobe's, your Kawhis, your MJ's.
Yeah.
They're even kill. Even if the moment is tough and it's stressful to them, they're not going to show it. But no, I agree. SGA comes across as it's going to be what it's going to be, and I'm going down. And
I think he's a way better Luka. I think, because everyone talks about Luka, how he plays at a slow pace, but he plays at his own pace, right? And I think SGA is the exact same way, but he's just a little bit faster, actually. And he also plays better defense than Luka. So that's why I always put SGA way above Luka, because he's at his own speed, but a lot of times his speed is faster because it's his stop and go-ness. That's the thing that separates SGA from everyone else. His ability to stop, go is, I think, second to none in the NBA.
I don't respect nothing about Luka Doncic.
Actually, no, Brunson. Him and Brunson both got that stop and go, like, packed,
Yeah, I don't respect nothing about Luka Doncic's game, bro. Absolute nothing, bro. He's a one-dimensional player. I think him and SGA are total opposites. Luka, to me, is selfish. And when I say selfish, right, don't just look at the assist and say he's passing the ball and he's unselfish. I don't look at it that way, right? He give the ball up. He doesn't play off ball, whereas SGA can play off ball, on ball. He can screen set. He can screen navigate. And so SGA's game is just way more impactful to him and his players. And offensively, SGA knows how to operate pinch post, in the post, mid-range game, long game, quicker, faster, more counters. To me, there's no even, I don't know. To me, there's no even comparison, bro. Like,
would you even put Luka in your top 10 in the game right now?
No, he does play defense, bro. This is basketball.
Okay.
Right? This isn't boxing or tennis where play one side of the court. Like, this is basketball. So I'm not putting nobody in my top 5 or 10 who doesn't play both sides of the court. Only in today's new era do we use terms specialists, two-way players, 3-and-D guys, bro. I'm older, which means when I start watching basketball, no, you were required to shoot threes if you could make them, right? Play defense, pass the ball, dribble, and shoot. Like, you are no specialist. You just go play basketball. You play basketball, that includes every facet of the game. In today's era, you got titles, right? 3-and-D guy. What the fuck is a 3-and-D guy, bro? Like, defense anyways?
A small forward, essentially, right? They made it way more complicated than it needs to be.
I don't
but
know, bro.
You're the Laker fan right here. Do you also believe with this, what he's saying, or do you ride and die with Luka?
You talking about me?
Yes.
I'm a Kobe fan. I ain't no Laker fan.
Right.
And I'm 35, so I've already feel what he's saying. I'm not
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from the days where that's why I said people complaining right now on social media. Oh, they should have called a foul. I said this is how basketball is played. You play through that little weak ass shit like that.
So
When they get
somebody put
bodied,
a. Sorry.
no,
You
I'm
said you're a
saying,
Kobe
you
fan.
said, do
Yeah.
I believe in the 3-and-D? I agree with Mr. Mass. I'm from that same era. Like, I don't know what that is. It's like either you play ball or you don't. If you suck at shooting, don't shoot the fucking ball, pass the ball, play defense, get rebounds. Like, you can do other things on the court. There's been games, bro, where literally I played and my shot was just off. But the only reason why I stayed out there is because the coach was like, you getting the boards, you getting the steals, you out hustling everybody. So you still can be effective in other ways, even if you're not doing what you normally do. But it's like, yeah, 3-and-D, and he's this kind of guy. He's a corner three. Damn, to me, you should have the mindset because it was natural. Like Mass is saying, I know exactly what he's talking about. You should have the mindset that, okay, I missed my last 2 threes or other teammates going. Let me see if I can, maybe pick up the best man that's killing us right now and slow him down on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like your mind has to keep alternating on where can I help my team most right now since I can be effective right here, right? And we know we wasn't going to play well. We was playing horrible. We'd tell the coach ourselves what's wrong today. Like, keep old buddy out there. Like, he kill it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I get what he's saying. Like the new NBA, these specialist titles and all that, I'm not used to. That. Like that is strange to me.
Can we do one little quick game since you're the fan and we can both do this? Let's name players that, like, for example, and you tell me if you would trade Luka for them. Like, I'll say, would you trade Luka for Ant-Man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you trade Luka for Cade Cunningham?
Tonight in a heartbeat, yes.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Would you trade Luka for Jaylen Brown?
Jaylen Brown, yes. Tonight in a heartbeat, yes.
Yeah.
What about you, sir? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you trade Luka for Jason Tatum?
Yes, if he's healthy,
yeah,
of course.
For sure.
I mean, yes.
Okay. Shit, that's 4. Okay. Would you trade Luka for Jalen Brunson?
No.
Okay. All right. Would you trade Luka for Kevin Durant?
No.
Okay.
He's old and washed up and he can't dribble. No, hell no.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. So the old people. You got, all right. So last 2. Would you trade Luka for Donovan Mitchell and one of the tall ones? You choose.
Like
yes.
2 people.
2 people.
You get Donovan Mitchell and one of the tall. It could be either Jared Allen or
Mobley or Jared Allen.
Or Mobley or Allen.
Yes. Yep.
You both.
Yeah.
And then the last one.
Deal.
Okay. And then the last one. Would you trade Luka? And this, think about it before you say no. Just think about it.
Okay.
For Tyrese Halliburton.
No, I would not. No.
Nah.
Absolutely.
Think about it.
I wouldn't.
Tyrese Halliburton damn near had the greatest NBA playoff run in the history of NBA.
No,
if he didn't get injured that Game 7 and they won that Game 7, you could argue he had the greatest run in the history of NBA to win the title.
No, you can't. You can't. Can you? I mean, we're just chatting, but can you tell me how?
Yeah.
He beat.
Okay. Who did he beat? Let's talk about the teams that the Indiana beat that year. Okay, because they came in as a 5 seed, I believe, or even lower, a 6 seed.
Okay.
They beat Boston.
Hurt.
Right. Okay. Amazing series. Beat the Knicks.
Washington. Keep going. Okay, cool.
They were coming off the okay. They beat the Knicks. Then they beat, I believe, the Cavs.
Yeah, I believe.
And then they took the.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Remember, the Cavaliers, Garland, Evan Mobley missed 2 games. They were hurt. Keep going.
Okay. And then they almost beat the number 1 team in the NBA, the Thunder. If he hadn't, say it again.
Almost doesn't count. He didn't beat them. They lost
because he got. Listen, I just think from a standpoint that was one of the greatest NBA runs ever. It's up there with Dirk's.
No, it is what?
If Tyrese Halliburton's playoff run is up there with Dirk's. It really. How many clutch moments did he have in that playoffs? At least 4 you can think of.
What's your name?
Jason.
Okay, Jason.
Let me make sure I don't follow you. No, it was an epic playoff.
No, it wasn't. Dirk Nowitzki beat the Blazers, right? Beat Kevin Durant and Westbrook in 5 games, right? Swept the Lakers, right?
Yes.
And then he went on to go beat that 2011 Miami Heat super team. Okay.
Epic.
Out his second best player, Caron Butler. I can argue that Pascal Siakam was their best player. Now, Tyrese was their best passer and facilitator, but we can make an argument that Pascal Siakam was their best all-around player. So why would you not say Siakam had the greatest postseason run?
Because Tyrese is the point guard. I mean, he was very much responsible, and he hit all. And Tyrese hit the most clutch moments of that playoff run.
Tyrese Halliburton had some big shots in some moments in the postseason, bro. Kawhi Leonard.
Wait, fam, not some. He had 4 game-winning. He had 4 game-winning moments in that playoffs. Not some.
Okay, but that doesn't make the run all-time great, bro. Especially when he's playing injured teams. Like you didn't even mention
the Pacers are an injured team. Like the Pacers were
injured last year. No, bro, they were injured last year until it's Game 7 versus OKC, and you didn't even mention.
So if the Pacers had won that game, would you even give them any respect for having that ring?
Of course I would. But guess what? He ain't getting no all-time great credit respect for me.
Why they're 1 game from getting the ring. You got to give them some respect. There's a difference if you get your ass kicked in the finals and almost get
that. You do know that Kobe Bryant beat 450 win teams in the postseason, right? You do know that Hakeem Olajuwon beat 450 win teams and won the finals, right? You do know that Kawhi Leonard in 2019.
Hey, don't be hitting me with facts and statistics while we trying to have an argument. Damn it. Hey, all right. Look, Andre Robinson. We don't all have NBA credentials like you.
That's why I be letting him talk. He know what he be talking about, man.
Hey, Deshaun, Tyrese Halliburton, bro. I know Tyrese. He's been here in Sacramento. I know him, right? I know his mom and his dad, bro. Now, back then he was younger. He wasn't playing. He was just a guy around the team. Cool kid. Low cocky at times, though. Tyrese is a very confident kid. Very confident, right? He has jumped miles since he's left Sacramento. His game has developed. I like his swag. I think there's a sense of cockiness that you need to be who he is. I can't give you all-time great because, to me, situations matter. Personnel matters, and who you play matters. But as far as the game-winning shots, I agree. He was awesome, bro. But you're skipping over some guys who had some all-time great runs, bro. Like Kawhi Leonard, bro. Come on. I mean, come on. So it sounds like you're a Tyrese Halliburton fan.
What it sound like?
No, I'm a Reggie Miller fan, and because Reggie Miller couldn't listen. Tyrese winning the ring would have been the closest thing Reggie Miller can get to be in the ring.
I'm gonna tell you, watch. This is what got you then. This is what got you on Tyrese right here when he started doing this. That's what got you.
Yeah. He did.
He didn't. No, he didn't look right. Reggie did it better, but. Listen, as a Pacers fan, listen, it was the closest. We never think we're gonna get a ring, and you saw what happened to the Pacers in the damn draft. We don't get lucky. So
are you from Indiana?
No, but I grew up as all my friends loved Jordan, and I loved Reggie, so I've always been a Pacers fan.
Okay, because you guys
it didn't work out well for me.
You guys should have won the 98 series versus the Bulls in 98, up 6 points, 4 minutes to go, and then MJ just takes over. But that's for another episode. But,
you know what the funny thing? Hey, as a Reggie Miller fan, Reggie Miller has let me down in the clutch more than the narrative admits. Reggie's not as clutch as everyone thinks he is.
He's clutch, but he's missing shots.
He's missed many shots.
Now, can I tell you where Reggie? Now, I'm gonna tell you where Reggie, the person after the player, like Reggie now doing NBA games, he's let me down, bro. He's
let you down. Okay, how?
Yeah, when he calls games nowadays, you can tell he's bought and paid for it, and he says things that just makes no sense, bro. No sense. He's been around Kobe and MJ.
He ain't worse than Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson is way better than Reggie Miller, bro.
Fam, sir. Listen, it's all respect right now, but now you're just being facetious. Come on, Mark Jackson behind the mic is atrocious. Sir, you're the host of this. You've heard Mark Jackson behind the microphone, correct?
Hey, look, no, I'm actually waiting for you to tell us why Mark Jackson is better. That's what I'm waiting on.
Right? Yeah. Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Wash.
No, Mark Jackson's horrible behind the mic.
How? Doing what?
Mark Jackson be saying this. Come on, mama. There goes that man. This shit's corny. Like, dude, he's almost as bad as Bill Walton. Yeah. No, it's not about the way he said his analysts, all of it. It's just when him and Jeff Van Gundy start going back and forth, it's just dumb.
Can you give me an example of Mark Jackson like analyzing the game where you said that didn't make sense? Because I can give you Reggie Miller saying dumb shit, bro. That makes total no sense. If you're saying his famous sayings, then that's just who he is, bro. Yeah, I mean, coming out this dance.
Okay. Mark Jackson was one time doing like an analyst, and he was saying like, "Oh, Damian Lillard, he could be one of the greatest small forwards if he really played that position." And I was like, "That okay? I'm lying." Okay, but I can't come up with anything off the top of my head. I was going to try to freestyle some shit, and I couldn't connect the dots.
Yeah, he wouldn't
so
say that.
Fine. You're like, I could see that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not a big fan of Reggie Miller calling basketball games, bro. That's just me personally. It seems like he's compromised.
Who are the analysts that you do like that does NBA games?
Push certain guys and certain dudes, a certain player, and he lies. And Broderick, when you've been around Kobe and MJ, there's a standard that you're used to and that you've seen. And the way Reggie talks about LeBron James calling games, and you've been around Kobe and MJ, and you've seen it firsthand, bro. And the shit that he says about LeBron James, I don't respect it, bro.
Yeah. I get what you said.
Maybe he got paid by Clutch. Is he saying good things or bad things about LeBron?
He's saying overly good things, bro. That are just pure lies.
Okay. Listen, Clutch plays. Okay. But
he's a liar. But guess what? When he came to Sacramento one time last year and doing a game on fucking TNT 2 years ago, I saw him, right? And I says, Reggie, stop lying, bro. All right, you've been around Kobe and MJ. Stop lying, bro. And he laughed at me.
Look, he said he laughed at him. Hey, he getting paid.
He tall too. Hey, Reggie's about 6. Reggie's tall, bro.
Hey man, that laugh lets you know, man, that he getting paid.
Hey, Reggie, stop lying.
Exactly. Exactly,
the gall of you, sir. You definitely play basketball.
He getting paid. That's not look. He got to make his money somehow. He got to make it.
Yeah, but
all right.
But yeah, so.
All right, I gotta make some moves. It's nighttime here, but thanks for letting me get on the panel and have the conversation. No problem, I cannot. Salute, please tell. I hope you go live after every Thunder Spurs game because man, I would love to chop it up with you guys afterwards about this shit. This is going to be an amazing series. And again, for the comedy's sake, please watch the. I think this is going to be an epic choke job from Harden tonight. So I'm going to be watching with my popcorn.
We'll see, bro.
I think I really do want the Cavs to win, but I just believe.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. I want the Cavs to win, but I just know playoff Game 7, James Harden. This might be an epic, horrible show that I'm going to sit and laugh at. So.
Yeah. The only reason, just real quick, the only reason why I wouldn't mind the Cavs winning and getting to the finals to play OKC is because I think the Cavs have a matchup issue with OKC that they can exploit with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, those bigs. And so I think that it's all about matchups and mismatches and et cetera. I think that the Cavs, while they may not beat Detroit, but they may have a better matchup versus, a team out west, if that makes sense. But I'm out, man. I got.
Wait. Before you leave, doesn't the idea of the Cavs playing the Spurs intrigue you? Because I kind of want to see Jared Allen and Evan Mobley against Wemby. That seems like a better series, don't it?
Well, I mean, no, because for me, because OKC plays 6. They play Hornstein and they play Chet. Now I can put Evan on Chet, and I can put Hornerstein on Jared Allen. And now I don't think OKC just has a bro. Chet Holmgren dominated the Lakers front court, dominated,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, they did.
And so that's why I'm intrigued to see how the Spurs are going to guard Hornerstein and Chet. Or does the OKC's coach make an adjustment, which I don't think he will? Does he go smaller? Because remember, the Spurs start at Champagne at their 4, right? And he's not no real 4. He's not. And so I would be concerned with Chet and Holmgren trying to chase him on 3-point line. So we'll see.
Yeah.
That's why I see the 2 bigs from Cleveland go up against the 2 bigs in OKC and then let the chips fall they may. But you're right, bro. Tarn gonna choke. And yes, man. I'm out, fellas.
All right, Mr. Mass.
All right,
Make
man.
sure you check him out at Timeout with Mr. Mass, man. Check his page out, y'all.
Oh yeah, what's it? Time out with Mr. Mavs? Is that
I
what
got
you
it
said?
up there on the screen for you. At Timeout with Mr. Mass.
Perfect. All right, man. All right, man. Thanks for the convo. Or keep that. But again, this is really going to be. I guess this is going to be the best. I hope it's not a 4-game, 5-game. I'm really looking forward to seeing this Spurs Thunder series, and I've been kind of hoping for it for all year. So, yeah.
Look, man. Like I said, I'm going for the Spurs. I'm rooting for them, but it's like Mr. Mass said. Hey, but I wouldn't be surprised if OKC wouldn't be surprised. You know,
I know because the Spurs. This is the Spurs' first play. Like it doesn't happen. You know, it always takes a team 1 year of losing in the playoffs before they go for the chip. You know, so yeah. Oh well, I can hope.
All right, brother.
All right, fam.
Salute. All right, y'all. Well, I'm about to end the show. Cottage 81. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Before I end the show, you're asking me questions. Is Tim Duncan overrated? And then you said, in my opinion, and then let's see. Mamba Mentality said, no, Tim not overrated. He got all NBA and a ring in his second year. Well, here's the thing. And I mean, all that's true. But if you asking me, Cottage 81, okay, I think the first question you asked was, who would I like? Who's my favorite or who would I pick or something around those lines? Tim Duncan or Giannis. And like I said, even though Giannis is my one of my favorite players of today's era, I'm still going Tim Duncan. If I had to pick, you know, a power forward or whatever, you know, to go with, you know, whether you look at Giannis as a center, power forward, whatever, I'm going with Tim Duncan. And you're wondering why. I'm going with Tim Duncan is because Tim Duncan's leadership is insane. Okay. And he's pretty much like, I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm just going to not like defense wise, obviously, you know, I'm like Mr. Mass. I play both sides of the court. So Tim Duncan, offensively and defensively, I'm picking Tim Duncan just based off of that. Like his defense within the team, defense by himself, offensively, he has a bag, all that. But here's one thing that young is trying to learn and discover that Tim Duncan did. Tim Duncan has a mid-range, and not only did he have a mid-range, but he was so deadly with the mid-range game that if you decide to leave him open, he'll get an easy 20 points off the head just by being around. Then you tried to attack him. He had footwork good enough to get to the basket. Giannis is still trying to figure that out. Has he improved over the years? Yes, but not to the level of a Tim Duncan. Like Tim Duncan, literally, you cannot leave him open once he goes past that 3-point line. You can't. You have to focus on him. And you know that we're just talking about them as individual players, because we already know if you give him the rest of his team, then you dead. Like it's over. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about, you know, who I want, Giannis or Tim Duncan. And mind you, I'm not bringing up the rings. I'm not bringing up. No, I'm going off of the eye test. Tim Duncan, literally, they called him Mr. Fundamentals for a reason. Watch how he plays the game. He's like 2 or 3 steps ahead of you. So yeah, man, that mid-range game he had, it made the defense and the oppositional teams really have to think what they're going to do with him. and you still couldn't stop him. That's the thing. Still couldn't stop him. The only person that messed up Tim Duncan was Tim Duncan. If Tim Duncan ever had a bad game, 9 times out of 10, he probably was messing up that night. But I'm telling you right now, it's a reason why Shaq and Kobe had issues back then. It's a reason why the Sacramento Kings had issues back then in the West. It's the reason why Dirk and them had issues back then. It's the reason why the damn Steve Nash and them doggone Suns had issues back then. Tim Duncan was a problem. He was a problem. And again, I'm not bringing up all his accolades. I'm telling you from the eye test, when I watch Giannis, when I watch Tim Duncan, literally Tim Duncan just gives you more. He offers more. He's more of a threat when he's on the court. You know, he doesn't necessarily have to be under the basket to be deadly. That little mid-range, even though his shot was kind of funny to me as a kid watching him, he had like a little funny straight shot that bad boy used to drop. It was deadly. So I got to go with Tim Duncan, man. But let's see. Did somebody still this is still Cottage. Okay. The bank shot was deadly. And then so yeah, I got you. Okay, y'all having a conversation. Okay. I'm going back up. I'm reading y'all stuff. Salute Mamba mentality, and then nice background. Appreciate you. You know I love Kobe. God rest his soul. Rest in peace to him and Gigi and the rest of the people on the helicopter that day. God rest your soul. Yeah, the bank shot was deadly. But like I said, man, just eye test alone. Because I know people like to get into all the complex. Oh, well, he was facing these guys. At the end of the day, man, if you watch them, like watch him, you cannot leave Tim Duncan anywhere past that 3-point line. It doesn't matter. Once his foot goes inside that 3-point line, he's either getting the bucket or he's making an assist or he's setting up a high-low screen. He's so effective within a system, it's not even funny. But if we're just going off of pure which one you got to pick, Tim Duncan all day. And it's not because of the accolades. It's because I know whatever he does is going to be effective. Like he's thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. So Greg Pop said, no Tim, no rings. Dynasty. I mean, I agree with that, man. But hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Wonderful show. As my guest came in today, Wash, Mr. Maz, appreciate y'all coming in. Everybody in the chat, salute y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know I work in a judicial system, so you know, obviously when I get my days, I try to get on here. On the nights that the games happen, I'm gonna do my best, especially in this Western Conference Finals. I'm gonna do my best to hop on. If not, just know I'm coming. You know, I'm gonna come and do a show, but just bear with me, y'all. Like I said, BJ, he's actively on here as well. We got 2 different schedules, but we gonna bring it to y'all, man. So I appreciate everybody showing up and showing love to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Remember, I'm your co-host, Rick Masters, BJ, the host. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all who are newer, if you don't know me, I'm the co-host. I'm the other guy on our little logo, right? I'm the one holding the ball. But y'all probably seen BJ a lot, but I'm back in effect, man. But look, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pull up a seat, pull up a chair. Just make sure y'all pull up, man. But y'all have a good one. Peace, and I'm out.
I'm feeling good, feeling all right tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homies. Yeah, living wild. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. Summer night. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the phone and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. I just kicked it at home. I polished up the chrome, called the Ruka on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down. It's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up. Sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. Yeah, I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants this
spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Ralphie Bagan, who baby, baby. I see my homeboys and the cruising in the ride, with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
My homeboys throwing the backyard boogie, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them, and it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the past saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup, party until the sun comes up, but we give up.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
Summer nights can keep a smile on your face. Gotta try to have a good time with your life, otherwise it's just a waste. Either way, I'm gonna party just in case, like Prince party like it was 99 and 87, 88. I couldn't ask for no better weather. I'm right next to the Pacific, to be specific. The candy paint job glows under the moonlight as I close out my summer night and say goodnight. It's time to put the top up and park it, drop it, unplug the ground, roll up the windows and lock it. Walk in the pad and fall into bed as she lays on my chest to rest her sleepy head. And we do this all night long, from dusk till dawn. But it's not quite the same when summer nights are gone. But even when they're gone, it won't be long. 8 more months and once again it's on.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down,